It's August 31st, 2019, about 7 o'clock. Um, the summer's almost ended, and the winter's ahead. I've said this several times before. I was left last winter outside every single night without proper clothing. I didn't have a coat or gloves or a hat or anything. I was made to sleep outside on the pavement every night in a Canadian winter. The chicken clones were all allowed to stay inside, indoors, but a human was left to sleep outside. I have not recovered from that winter yet, my health. And when I look at myself in the mirror, I can see I've aged and my health is just declining. Nothing was ever done. I've never been able to see a doctor, and I've been forbidden from seeing a doctor for well over 8 months now. I don't have any of the medicine that I need. I haven't had that for 2 years now. Um, this past week, my bank card was stolen while I was having a shower. They broke into the shower stall. They got a master key. And I was left for 36 hours without anything to eat, which is not a big surprise, but nothing to drink either. I had gone 6 days without eating, and then all of a sudden we had that lopped on top that I couldn't drink anything either. No one helped me. No one offered me anything. I was just left to die. It's clear how the winter is going to go. I'm not going to be alive much longer. I did so much for Canada. I gave Canada a gift that was almost unparalleled in history. And in return, you have left me to die. You have done nothing for me. You have watched me starve, been starved of medicine, food, water. You've watched me be sexually molested. You've watched me been sexually mutilated. Perhaps nothing more surprising than what I did is what you did in return. There has never been Canada there for me. As a result, now I'm trapped in this internment camp, and I will be dead soon. I have gone 6 of the last 8 days without any food, so now we're starting the 7th of the ninth. I refuse to continue this. I refuse to go through another winter and suffer and struggle like I did last winter. It's hard for anyone to understand what it's like to try to survive outdoors 24 hours a day, all through the night, a Canadian winter. When those Arctic chills come down, you freeze to death. I was left to sleep outside in minus 30-degree weather for a week and a half straight. Canada is a gigantic... I hate the country now. The things that I once felt about it are gone. Canada is gone. It's in my memory. The Canada that I was looking for is long gone, and it will never return. This country betrayed me in a most malicious and evil and hateful manner. This country should have marshaled all of its resources to save me, and it did the exact opposite. It's been 3 years. I still am not with my sister. I wish to leave Canada. If I remain alive, I wish to leave Canada and never ever return. This country is synonymous with death for me now. When I think of Canada, I think of death. It's a disgusting display of our politicians and our leaders, and it pretty much paints the picture of why this happened in the first place. They still can't figure out what to do. They still can't figure out what a moral compass is. They still can't figure out what the purpose of their existence on this planet is. I will not be eating anything until I am with Kelly Dobson. If that is not arranged, then I will be dead. You will watch me over the next several days starve to death. There isn't much time left because my body's already emaciated to begin with. I have been neglected to such a barbaric extent that so too has never occurred in human history. One human has never been targeted for torture and starvation like that, ever in human history. And Canada, good old Canada, sat back and did nothing through the whole entire thing. It watched me die. So we are all going to watch me die now. It's playing smoke and mirrors here. My income was cut horrendously in December 24th of last year. That $900 a week, a month, is why I don't eat anymore. $900 is gone. Boop. Nobody helped me. Nobody came to my aid. As usual, nothing was ever done. Nothing is ever done about anything. That $900 is why I'm dying. I have not had food for months now. I don't look like a Holocaust victim because I'm feasting. I look like a Holocaust victim because I'm in an internment camp. Run by, let's not even bother mentioning the names. We all know who they are. I am being murdered, and Canada has done nothing to help me. Canada to me is Judas. Judas. Justin Trudeau, that's what you are to me, Judas. You are Judas to me. You're the biggest hypocrite I've ever fucking goddamn seen. You claim you're the friends of so many people, but yet you leave them literally to die. 100,000 women died and you had nothing to say about it. Justin, I will not accept any excuses from you. Your name and power gave you privileges that few Canadians could dream of. You could have walked into a CBC studio in downtown Toronto at 10 after 10 and walked up to Peter Mansbridge and said, I demand an interview now. No commercials, no delays. I demand a live interview. What I have to say to the nation is worth the risk. Peter Mansbridge would have probably said, hey, I think I might score some brownie points with this one. You could have gone in front of the nation, Justin, live and told everyone what was happening. The fundamental truth here, and I'll point it right out to you, is you do not believe in Jesus Christ. Because if you did believe in Jesus Christ and the power he has, you would never have made the decisions that you made. There's no escaping this. It's been 3 years. You've done nothing. You're Prime Minister. You're responsible. You were part of the team that sent me in here. You know what's going on. You left me. You betrayed me and you betrayed Canada. You betrayed Where Is My Canada? And you betrayed Canada. As a result, I am dying now. You can watch me die over the next couple of days because there's no money and nothing to eat. Whether the money is here on September 1st and disappears September 10th, or whether it's here September 10th and disappears on the 21st, is really meaningless. The point is, I have been starved all year. These jackass fools cut my income by $900 and nobody did anything. We're in my final days. I'm fed up with all of the fucking goddamn bullshit. There are internment camps all through the country. They've carved out cities. It's just fucking bullshit. If I were alive and I testified in front of Congress, which I anticipate would have happened one day, plus the United Nations Security Council, I would tell them with my own eyes, I saw these chicken clones and what they look like. I saw it with my own eyes. I am not blind and I am not mentally retarded. I saw these fuckers myself. And I would testify in front of Congress And you know what? The ace card that I have that I worked on so hard is to get everyone to trust me, and they do. Someone came along that didn't offer them a bag of bullshit for a change. They offered them the real goods, and people recognized it and they grabbed it. I could stand in front of Congress, and every single word, every single congressman and woman would believe. Get to know me. And once you get to know me, then you can believe everything. You need to get to know me because you need to know the truth. That series alone, once you got to know me as your Canadian brother, you would see the truth. That's the ace that I have over everyone. There isn't much time left. I'm not playing games. Either I am with my sister and free, then I will have a dinner. Until I am with my sister, I will not be eating anything.